Why don't you start with what the book's about?
Well, it's about a lot of things, though.
Yeah, sure. But it's got a common, it's about Arnold, no? It's a story about one guy. Blah, blah, blah.
I have written a book. It is called The Plight of Arnold. It's a story about a guy...
Well, I could play some music on the piano.
Nah, don't do that. That wouldn't be...
Right.
Arnold... I can't say hero. Arnold, the protagonist of the book, is trying to understand his place in the world, and he goes on adventures.
You said, do you have a camera? Not can you make a video?
I just don't know. I just don't know if it's really worth it.
Oh man, it'll be fine. Let's just do it. We'll make the talking sound better, in post-production. Why don't you talk about Arnold's journey or his quest? Why don't you say it's a collection of stories or vignettes?
It's not fucking vignettes. The Plight of Arnold is an episodic story about a guy who goes around and tries to learn stuff. Can we just say that?
Well, it sounds a bit shit, that's all.
Well, I've written a fucking book. What have you done?
You should be selling it to the audience, yeah? Like you need people to get interested by the video, because as far as I know, you've got no other publicity at all. No write-ups, no reviews. Has anyone even read it?
Well, you've obviously not fucking read it, have you?
I've read parts of it. I've read enough. What kind of genre would you say it is?
It's not really like that, it covers a lot of different topics. Essentially, it's just someone going around looking at the world thinking, what the fuck is going on?
Just needs a kind of identity, yeah? So we can be clear, and then it can, subvert expectations later on.
We're always doing things in tight spaces, We live in controlled environments, whether it's controlled by the state or controlled by capitalism or controlled by, just social, cultural norms. We're always limited by how much we can move, or how much we can express, or, how much time we have just to think or to dream. And this is a perfect fucking example, an artistic expression trying to, take out of context and put in a new context. And the book, it had its limitations, like as a book, but it pushed against its boundaries, it found its shape. And now we're trying to squeeze it into another space. It's like trying to put a round peg through a square hole.
A square peg into a round hole.
Yeah. What?
You can get a round peg into a square hole, can't you? It just go through, yeah? You cannot get a square peg into a round hole. Yeah. Hasn't he got a blurb?
No, it's not got a blurb. This isn't the actual book.
That's not the actual book.
No, it's not.
Is it a mock-up?
No, it's a different book. It's this is Winnie the Pooh. It's just a prop.
Right.
It's a prop. The Plight of Arnold is about the world we all live in and how fucked up it is, and about the futility and the utility of asking questions from a perspective of innocence and ignorance. Arnold is our failure and our fragility, our hope and our resilience. He is the foil for the angry voice that persists when we confront the chaos and the injustice and the absurdity. Now, it could be a guidebook or a handbook or a reference book or some other kind of book, but it's not. If it's anything, it's just another useless shout into the void.
Sounds good.
Yeah.